What is up, YouTube? Thrift School over here outside of a GameStop. They're doing a 4 for $40 sale, meaning if you buy four $20 games, you only pay $40. So it's kind of like buy two, get two free, or 50% off for all the games. Same thing goes for $10 games, four $10 games for $20. So we drove over to Bristol, Connecticut to this GameStop because that used to be a Savers, and I thought it still was, but now it's a Burlington Coat Factory. So there goes my plan of also going to a thrift store. And also, we parked on the wrong side of this building, so I gotta walk all the way around to get to the front entrance because there's no way to get into this GameStop from the back, I guess. Also, it's Sunday and GameStop's close at 6. It is 4:20. So we're gonna try to hit as many GameStops as we can in about an hour and a half. Hopefully there's some still close to here. Hopefully we get some good deals. These video games can actually sell pretty well on Amazon, and that's primarily where I'm gonna sell these. So let's hope we get some good ones. I already grabbed some stuff from my local GameStop. I could show that later on in this video. But for now, here we are outside of GameStop. Let's do it. So for being the first GameStop of the day, looking through all the video games, we only grabbed 4 games, but there's a couple pretty decent ones in here that I'm happy about. So we're going to head to the next GameStop right now. Let me just show you guys the price I paid for all of these. $9.50 each for a total of $40.41. First GameStop in and out in like 10 minutes maybe. It was not very good, but I still got 4 games, which I'm happy about. I'll show these off right now and show you guys the prices. First one we have here is Pinball Arcade. Tormented Souls, again, $10. It was a $10 discount on this one. Make a decent amount of money. Now this pinball game, guys, keep an eye out for it. The Stern Pinball Arcade. There's also a Marvel version that sells for a lot of money on PlayStation and Xbox. I believe they both go for more on PlayStation, but still not bad on Xbox. And then I was searching, there was not another $20 game, so I spent $15, so I only saved $5 on this, but it's actually one of the more profitable ones, so I'll take it. Naughty Bear on the PlayStation 3. Cool, we'll take these 4 finds for now. Let's go find some more. All right, we found the next GameStop. It is in the weirdest plaza ever, in Aldi Supermarket, Farmingdale Liquors, and a dentist's office, and a GameStop. Very odd. I've never been to this one. I don't even know what town I'm in, but it was the closest one, and it was still 20 minutes away, guys. It is already after 5 o'clock. I'm really hoping we can find a lot in here to make the drive over here worth it. I don't think there's any thrift stores over here either, so that's rough. I think there's one more GameStop about 7 miles away from here, so let's make it quick and profitable. Here we are inside of the GameStop, down on the floor, because I've been digging through these games to come up with, look at this stack right here. Bigger than the last one, so we're doing pretty good. We have some total hidden gems in here, things I've never seen before that go for decent money. I'll show you guys all that in just a minute. Take a look at the shelves in here. They are jam-packed, so I'm going through all of this stuff before I leave. I'm looking through everything I've never seen before. I scan everything I think might be worth money. I scan. You see the 4 for $20 on all games, $10 or less, and 4 for $40 on all games, $20 or less. Crazy deals. You gotta love it. Now, flipping through some of these games here, you could see the prices. $10 games are now only $5, $20 games are only $10, but the Snoopy game at $13 is still $10. You only save $3 on it. Those are the limits here. You're not really getting 50% off if you can't find games at that $20 mark, so I'm doing my best to find games at the $20 mark and the $10 mark to really get that full 50% off. We're also going to grab this Grid 2 game on the PlayStation 3. Luckily, GameStops have been having a lot more retro games, right? PlayStation 3 is retro, but at $5, we're going to make some good money there. All right, we just left the GameStop with a huge stack of games, and yeah, it worked out. We got lots of great stuff. Some things I've never heard of that are worth really good money. This Xuan Sword 7, paid $10, guys. This thing is going for crazy money. Snoopy's Grand Adventure, definitely a sleeper. I see this game often. It's usually in really bad shape. This one's in good shape, worth some good money. And then a bunch of other, odds and ends here, but I will take this awesome stack. Hopefully I'm popping up some prices for you guys so you guys can see, because I don't remember them all off the top of my head. There's a few here I'm going to play for myself. I always try to play the PS4 games since I always play on PlayStation 4, so I try to at least see if I like them or not before I sell them. So that's always a fun thing. But I was in there for quite some time while he dug up. He was a really nice guy. But it took a little while for him to find all of these games and dig them all up. So I was in there a while, and it is just about 6 o'clock. and I think all the GameStops are closed. So we're gonna try to find a thrift store right now and see if we could do some thrifting. So I decided to look up other GameStops just in case, and there is one more 15 minutes away that is open till 7 o'clock. So I think we're gonna run there real quick, see if we can find another big stack of games. Hopefully we do. Let's do it. All right, we are definitely at the final GameStop for the day because it is 6:30 and they all close at 7. Also, since it's Sunday, all thrift stores will be closed. So this is probably gonna be our last stop. No thrifting today. Lots of video games though. Hopefully we find a bunch more in here. You know what? It might work out better than thrifting because I'm trying to at least get 100% profit margins on these. So I paid 200 something at the last store. I should make over 200. So not bad. Let's see what we can get in here. I gotta pop in here real quick to let you guys know about my Whatnot stream that I'm having tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're getting rid of comics galore. I have boxes and boxes of these things that I need to sell. I hope to see you guys there. It is the first link in the description. If you do not have a Whatnot account, you could sign up with the link below, get $15 free to spend on my show or anybody's show on the site. It's 15 free bucks, so why not, right? If you're into comics, grab a few for free or come hang out, spend a little bit of money, have a good time. I would love to see you there. I would be remiss not to also mention that I do video game shows all the time if you're not into comics. Again, check out the Whatnot link below. You'll see my page with all my shows that I have planned in the future. The very next week, we are doing a PC game show starting all games at $2 or bundles for even cheaper. And then we have other games too. I have boxes and boxes of video games that I'm going to be selling, so please join in. Now back to the video. Say bye, pups. Okay. So after doing a little bit of digging, take a look at this stack right here. We got some great valuable games, which I'm super stoked about. The show 2022, randomly valuable baseball game? I don't know, right? Let's head over to the front of the store where they have a clearance table. $5 on all clearance items. That's pretty sweet. Well, right around the back here, I see this Dungeons and Dragons action figure right here. We scanned it into Amazon and it's selling for $48. Sadly, this wasn't part of the $5 sale, but it was $16. So there's still money to be made there. We'll grab that and let's head out of here. All right, so we just left the final GameStop and we got our stack looking pretty good. This PS3 game on the top here is actually worth quite a bit. Also, right next to me, there's a laser tag place with a bunch of arcade games. That looks like a lot of fun. And the sunset looks really nice. But I gotta head home. I only have 5% battery on my phone, so we're gonna have to go over these games a little bit later because I need GPS. I am all the way across the state. I don't know how to get back home. And let's see how much battery I have now. Yep, 5%. Okay, great. I'm 51 minutes from my house and I only have 5% battery, and I hope it doesn't take me all back roads because then I'll really get lost. Hopefully we hop on the highway. So I only have 2% battery. I tried to memorize all the turns that I need to take. So let's see how this works out. All right, my phone has died. We're still 45 minutes from the house. Luckily, the highway should be up here somewhere, I think. I have to take 2 more random roads to get to it. I don't think that was it. So, will we get home? I don't know. Maybe we'll live in the middle of the state tonight. All right, guys, it is the next day. We came to another GameStop. We're gonna go to a few of them, and hopefully we find some more stuff out here. They're still doing the sale. I couldn't help myself. We're gonna fill the back of the car. Let's go. All right, so a tiny little GameStop on the outside. Not a lot of games on the inside, but a lot of good ones. Take a look at this stack we have here. Some heavy hitters. Those college hoops basketball games are worth a surprising amount of money. You guys will see that very soon. Still adding to the stack, we are finding games left and right in each section. PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo. It's all you can ask for. I'm really having a good time at this one. All right, we just left the GameStop. There was a slight dilemma. We got games, but if you're noticing, one of those college hoops games is missing the 2K7, which would have been a really good come up. It was only a $5 game in there, and it sells for a lot more online. I'll pop the price up right here so you guys can see. It sells for a lot more, but they couldn't find it. Still got the 2K8, which is $50 in there, but it sells for $100 or so on Amazon, so that's still fully worth it. Also, the Nintendo Switch game I grabbed, they couldn't lower the price. It was marked at 20 on the shelf, but they said it was ringing up at 25, so it wasn't part of the deal. So I ended up grabbing 2 other games right here. We got Star Wars Battlefront Elite Squadron for 10 bucks, and we got RPG Maker Fez for $10. So this one was actually $5, and then this one was 10. So it made our deal work out. So I'm happy about that. It's a shame this one doesn't have the case, but it still goes for decent money. And I was really trying to find anything in there that was going to be worth it to make the deal work. So we're going to stick all these with these and go to another one. I was just driving through this state, and I haven't been to this Goodwill in a long time. I mean, years probably. So hopefully they got some cool stuff in here. I'm nowhere near home, so I don't even know what town I'm in. But hopefully this Goodwill has some cool stuff. Is this automatic? Ooh, it is. That's awesome. All right. The media section looks pretty good. A lot of CDs. Holy cow. A lot of CDs. Also a bunch of TV box sets. Murder, She Wrote for $5 each. And it looks like they're pink. I wonder what's half off. Let's see if we can find out. Looks like green. Anything green is half off. So all of these DVDs are half price. We have a sealed one right here, and it looks like they're $2 normally, so it's not bad. $1 for some DVDs. We have a Wii Fit Plus for $2. It's on sale for $1. So looks like their video games are only $1 also. Yeah, Madden 04 for $1. It's cool. Madden 01. Yes, it is. Eddie George. Very nice. Okay. Oh, wow. I think 101 Dalmatians is rare. Maybe also 102. We're going to look into it. I'll pop up the price. We'll see if it's rare or not. Maybe it'll be in the cart in a second. But I'm going to do some scanning. Let's see what we can find. So we're on the other side of the media right here. And the DVDs were not great. They must have already been picked through. But we did grab 4. Got Homeland first season for $1. Make a little bit there. We also got Rookie of the Year. This one was not on sale. This is $2 still. Do okay. We got Dances with Wolves for $1. I think it's only like a $3 profit, so I might not get this one, but we'll stick it in the cart. And then we got Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood for $2. Make a little bit more there. So, 4. I'll take 4. Why not? We'll keep digging around. Books. I usually don't scan books. I don't think I'm going to. What are these? Westerns? Oh, it's like sci-fi westerns. That looks kind of cool. We'll leave that. All right, let's go look around the rest of the store. Also, take a look at how much media there is here. For me to only find 4 in here, somebody already came through and scanned all this. Because this is a lot for me not to find anything. I didn't check the CDs, but I doubt it. I'll check some of the sealed ones. At Kenny G, I know that's nothing. Bo Bice, no, it doesn't look good. We'll leave the CDs. Alright, I'm still trying to figure out this store, seeing if I could find toys. Now I gotta be careful because Amazon does not allow used board games anymore, so I can only find new ones unless we find some stuff for eBay. So we got a couple people in this aisle, so I'm gonna take a quick look. Alright, taking a look down the aisle, we did find something right here. Stranger Things, Attack of the Mind Flayer, brand new, $6. We already scanned it in, has an okay rank. Selling for $21.90. I'll make $13, so I'm gonna make $7 on it. We'll take $7, why not? Anything else? Also, this Azul game I think is fake. The printing is really bad on it, and it just doesn't look legit. Actually, I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff going on down there. It just doesn't look right. I've seen this game before, and I don't think it's supposed to look like this. So we're gonna leave that there. And taking a look at the rest of this stuff, I'm pretty sure this is semi-valuable on Amazon used, but you can't sell used games anymore, so we'll leave that. And I don't see anything else looking good over here. AAA I used to sell all the time also on Amazon, but that's okay. We'll take our one game, stick it in the cart, and see if we could find anything else hidden over here. I don't think so. Even for eBay, I don't think so. What are these? They look like little mini boogie boards. Yeah. Justice League, Superman. That's really cool looking. And Pirates of the Caribbean. That's awesome. Do you guys say Caribbean or Caribbean? I guess you can't really let me know because they're both spelled the same, aren't they? Oh, is this the guy from Toy Story? It is. That's cool. He's missing his remote though. All right, looking around the rest of this Goodwill, and it's not looking great. There's not much in here that's super valuable anyways. I see another random media section right here. Looks like a bunch of PC games at $1 each. These are usually only worth a couple bucks each, so I think we'll leave these behind. What's down below? I see some more DVDs hidden down here. Monster Mutt, brand new sealed. That looks like something that would be worth something. Looks like it'd have some value. Let's scan this in together. Let's take a quick look. All right, we have the Amazon Seller app pulled up. We're gonna use the scanner, scan this barcode, and nope, it's not worth anything. I thought it was. Looks like $9.05. I mean, it's only $1. I'd make $2.50, but then, you know, it's about a quarter to ship it into Amazon, so yeah, not super worth it for $2. We're gonna leave that. Let's see, anything else down here hidden? Whenever I see things that are in clear cases, sometimes they're worth money. I don't think that one is. Here we go. We have a Tartan Asian Extreme Divergence. Don't think that's anything. Actually, we'll put that back. Yeah, not looking too great here. All right, so not the best haul ever, but at least we got some stuff. I'll take it. It's a little bit of profit. I don't even know how much. I'll pop up how much expected profit on the screen. If it even reaches 40 bucks, I'd be surprised. But hey, we'll take it. That's just how it is sometimes, so I wouldn't recommend relying solely on Goodwills. Goodwills aren't always the best, right? So that's why I'm also going to GameStops and taking advantage of their 4 for 40 deals, 4 for 20 deals. Great deals over there. I'm going to another one right now. Let's try to find some more games that we could find. I already have a massive backlog of stuff also to sell, so I don't just rely on this kind of stuff, right? You got to make connections with people, yard sales, tag sales, flea markets, pawn shops, wholesale buys, right? There's so many different ways to find inventory, but I love thrifting, so I'm never going to stop thrifting. I'm still going to look. There just wasn't a lot in there. The electronics section, I don't even think I showed on camera. There was nothing. I mean, there was an old speaker system, a DVD player, and I think maybe a clock. That's it. It was not great. Let's go to GameStop now. All right, we have officially made it to another GameStop. I don't know how many more I'll hit today. Hopefully more after this. Let's see what we can find in here. I'm stoked. In and out of there in like 5 minutes, maybe less. Absolutely nothing. That one was trash. All right, so we are back home right now. We have Sophia right there. We have Penny right here. Hello, baby. And this is what I got from my local GameStop. I got this before I even started filming. I didn't know how good it would be, and my local one was great. A lot of the other ones I went to didn't find as much, but again, some of the stuff is for myself, so the value isn't crazy on a few of these, but to get great deals, I'm happy about that. I just want to show off some games, pop up some prices. Teen Titans on the Game Boy Advance right here, $5 because it's half off. Great value there. Streets of Rage 4 for $10. Sharon's Staircase for $10. Cozy Grove, again, $10. Phobia, Saint Dinfna Hotel. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Gungrave Gore. Since I picked this game up, I'm pretty sure the price has already come down on it because they just announced that they're remaking this game because this one was made so poorly. So I don't know, maybe I'll just keep that one. Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports, another game where it's not worth that much, but I've actually been looking for this game for myself. It just looked like fun, so I picked it up. Postal 4 No Regrets for $30, not part of the sale, but this is a very low print run game. There's none on Amazon at all, and on eBay, I think the cheapest one is $60 or $70. I was debating keeping this. I'm going to play through it first, but it's going to be hard to find in the future, I think, so I grabbed it. Ratatouille for $5, not a bad deal there. Mario Party Star Rush for $10. And what I try to do with these games, guys, when I'm buying them, especially for Amazon, I always try to make sure they're at least complete with the manual. It's very rare that I'll grab one that's either missing the manual or without a box. But if you notice during the video, there were a few I grabbed without the box or without a manual or something. And that's because I was just trying to fill the quota of getting the 4 games and I couldn't find another one. So I try not to do that. Mario versus Donkey Kong for $5. Again, it is complete. So the price you're seeing here on the screen, you could actually ask a bit more for it because it has the manual, the case, the artwork, and all that stuff. Price that's referenced on the screen is usually the lowest price on Amazon, which could just be cartridge only. 1-2 Switch for $10. Wreckfest for $10. Yeah, my local GameStop was just stacked. WarioWare Get It Together for $10. This is an interesting one. I'm not so sure. I think it's just because Shohei Ohtani is on the cover. The PlayStation 5 version doesn't sell for a lot, but this PlayStation 4 version of the show 2022 sells for decent money. And at $10, I grabbed it. I don't even know what this is. After Image? Oh, yeah, that was easy. After Image. $10. Trails of Cold Steel 3. Project Cars 2. New Tales from the Borderlands for $5. And The Walking Dead Complete First Season plus 400 days. Now, I think you guys saw at another GameStop, I picked these exact two same games up. So it's nice when you already start to learn which ones are going to be worth it. And I could just run in and be like, okay, scan the shelves. Do they have any of these games? I grab them all. Do they have this one? I'll grab it because now I know. So yeah, it worked out really well. So we are here in my basement now, and when I say I actually play these games, I actually do play a lot of the PlayStation games. As you can tell, this is my little PlayStation 4 corner right here, and I have a lot of PlayStation 4 games. A lot of them. And guys, some PlayStation 4 games keep going up in value, so I keep some of them, right? I keep some because if I want to play them, great. The print runs on some of these games are very low nowadays because digital games are on the rise, of course. So games like this right here got delisted. Godzilla on the PlayStation 4 sells for over $200 last I looked. Maybe it goes for more now. I have no idea. And there's other games just like that sitting here that have been delisted that are just worth an insane amount of money. So I keep a lot of them and I do enjoy playing them. And down here, it's literally a basement. So this is a little gaming nook down here with Xbox, PlayStation 4, Switch, all that stuff. And then upstairs is my PlayStation 5. But that is how easy it is to make a few extra $100 in a day or two of running around, finding cool deals. It's not going to make you rich. I guess it could if you want to drive around the whole country, hit up every single GameStop. You could probably make some really good money. But just from my own state, I only have a few GameStops here, and I think I did pretty darn good. So I'm super happy about that. But always try to supplement it with doing other things, like how I went to the Goodwill, right? Try to find other ways that you could branch out. Don't just put all your eggs in one basket. So if you're only selling video games, maybe try other media, right? Try DVDs, try CDs, try books, try comics, try magazines, all of these things. Like me, I got to sell all those comics. Hopefully you guys tune into that Whatnot stream tonight, 8:30 p.m. That would be awesome. I'd love to see you guys there. We're going to be doing some giveaways and getting rid of these comics dirt cheap. I got to get rid of them fast. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions at all. Subscribe if you haven't already. This is Thrift School signing out. See ya.